Hi, Sabina.
Hello,
How's it
Sabina.
going?
First-time speaker from Canada.
Oh, boy. Go Canada.
Go Canada.
Yeah, that's
All right.
right.
Kitchener-Waterloo area.
Exactly.
Not where I'm from at all, actually.
I'm not from there originally, but still.
Fair
She
enough.
is now.
Yep.
So you did a session today called An Ongoing Journey of Testing Mentorship.
Yep.
So when did the mentoring relationship, this is mentoring with your boss, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Rob is your boss.
Rob Bauer.
Bauer, yes, indeed. So when did this start? I mean,
Who
what
was
was
over
the
there taking
precipitous for
pictures?
this?
Rob, come up. Just stand here. Just briefly, as people
Just
need
come
to
on
see.
up, so we can
you don't
see
get
you.
to talk.
Yeah, no talking.
I hogged the
Don't take your
spotlight.
time. Don't take your time.
Yeah, don't-
Hustle. We're on a tight time
Tight
schedule. We
High
have
production value.
we got to finish before the intertubes run out. There we go. This is Rob
This
Boyer.
is Rob.
Yeah, that's Rob.
Sabina's boss still. And how many years have you been mentoring or
You
menteed
started last January, right? Okay.
since
then.
last January? So a year and a half or
Yeah, a year and a half.
a
ago.
year and a half? Okay, cool. You can go now.
All right,
Thanks.
we got you. Awesome. Good job with that.
We
So,
were going to have both of them, but we'll be honest because we like the concept of the talk and the two of you, but we didn't have room for another chair. And, you know, if we had the choice between Rob or Sabina, we both
We'll pick
chose.
Sabina.
Better choice.
We'd
yeah.
go with Sabina, first-time speaker.
First-time
Rob,
speaker.
old
Yeah,
hat.
old hat. Yeah, he's
boring.
done this a million
he
times.
spoke.
so
Anyway.
what was the precipitous for this? What got you on this topic?
Oh, thank you for explaining what you meant by that.
What got me on this topic was actually, like, presentation is something I'm very like shy and like that was something I wanted to overcome and stuff. And I mean, I mentor, like I was a co-op student and I explained what a co-op student is in my presentation, which is similar to an internship. But we pay co-op students and stuff. So I mean, I was a co-op.
A paid
It's nice to be
intern.
paid.
Yep.
It is.
It's a
helps
paid
pay for
internship. That's
your
what it is.
Education, let's put it that way. So yeah, as a co-op, I wanted to get the opportunity to mentor other co-ops and stuff. So like mentorship is really important to me. And I know Rob was also, he was my mentor and stuff. So he was, proposing ideas of, what could we work on? And I'm like, well, we were talking about, I wanted to present, I wanted to expand on my presentation skills, but what could we, discuss the different options? And, mentorship which resonates so well with both of us on
Right.
different levels was the key choice.
And I found that mentorship actually is quite difficult,
Yes.
especially to do well. And recently there's been kind of this push for mentorship within. We heard about it a little bit this morning with Perscal students. I've spoken with employees about mentorship. What sort of challenges did you face, and what did you discover? How did you turn those around?
Some of the challenges I face personally in mentoring, co-op students, is that you sometimes get students who are just not interested in the job that they're given. And it's just trying to find their level of energy or excitement about something. Like, okay, yes, you're maybe not interested in testing. What are you interested? What could you learn on this job that would help your interests and help you gain skills for your next co-op term? So just being able to, resonate with them and try and, a lot of times it's their first co-op term. Usually in a testing job, we tend to get a lot of first-timers. And just getting them in the comfort zone, getting them used to actually working at an organization and overcoming that hurdle and just getting a general sense of that. So it's just talking with them, and that's generally the strategy I use. Just level it down, make them feel comfortable and just be realistic. This is your life and stuff.
Have you ever had a situation where at the beginning of the co-op term, it's obvious that the person doesn't want to be a tester, they took it because all the cool jobs were taken by the second and third year
It
students?
pays,
It
yes.
pays money.
It pays
does.
money. But at the end of the co-op term, they were glad they did it and they now want to be testers. Does that happen?
Yes, some.
Sweet.
I've only had one student that did that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Out of how many?
4.
Oh, not good numbers.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible. 25%
terrible.
of I don't want to do
Still
this,
room
I
in
want to
there.
do this. That's
Okay,
pretty good.
one of those mentoring was half a term because, there's a
Oh, they
whole
don't
different
count that.
story. Yeah.
So it's one
And
in
we
three.
and we don't want them to be testers
No,
either.
we do
Gotcha.
not.
Three, then.
I understand.
Much better number.
I had one intern like that, or co-op like that too, and yeah, please don't come back. Bad Bud, 65, not exactly this appears to be directed at Michael Testhead or Michael Larson, not sure. Anyway, how do we make testing something that gets kids to say, I want to be a tester?
Well, actually, we'll pose that to
we're
you.
going to, I know, inspired testers surely want to do this. So, that was from Bad Bud 65 out in the UK.
My approach, it's hard because, I mean, I portray a level of energy and stuff, and I am shown to be very excited about testing and stuff, so people can see my excitement. So I hope by seeing my excitement about testing and just providing a different level of thought process around it or different experiences, that's how I hope to get people interested in testing, but sometimes it's not what they want to do, so it really depends. I don't have a wide variety of experience with that, but it
Showing
depends.
excitement.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You were co-op. And
I
you're
was.
a first-time, full-time professional tester.
Yes.
What sort of...
How long have you been a full-time
That's what I was going to
tester?
ask.
Since
Oh, I'll shut.
2011. Yeah.
Let me steal your question.
No, that's fine.
Since 21?
2011.
2011. At
it's a
May
couple years.
2011 you graduated?
May 2011, yep.
So that'll be very close to just over 2 years.
So what have you learned
You're welcome.
as
I
a
mean,
tester?
That was for Doug. I did the
I
math.
I think I learned the most about software testing when I came to CAS last year. I was really
Okay,
frustrated.
I got to clarify this. Rob's a friend of mine. Rob had been mentoring you since January. You came to CAS last year, I think it was in July, so he'd been mentoring you for 7 months. And in the 2.5 days of CAS last year, you learned more about testing. That's fantastic. I'm just strictly clarifying what you said. That is
Next
what you
year's
said,
talk's
right?
going to be about attending cast.
Attending CAS.
and now my performance evaluation just went
with
down.
my
The end of your performance email just went like that.
with my
You
ex-boss,
affected my bonus.
Rob,
Thank you.
Rob Boyer, my ex-boss, and I are going to do a talk.
Look straight
on-
into that camera.
Remember this.
Hire
me. Please hire me.
It's okay. There's still an out here, and I'll give it to you. I meant it was the most concentrated learning in a 48-hour period.
Yes.
See?
Yep.
You're,
Threw the chute right out.
yeah. There you go. Wait, what did you say? Yes, that's what I meant.
Where's the life preserver now?
I threw you one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
So last year cast was a great learning experience.
I mean,
for you.
yeah, I learned a lot with Rob, but just like having
Good try, yeah.
Good recovery.
Good recovery.
fail, I should just
Yeah, give up on talking about Rob.
No,
We
but
don't-
it was just so exciting to have like other people who were super passionate about like testing and stuff in that environment, and it really jazzed me up. And I mean, I talked with Rob about it going there, and he's like, "You really need this environment," because I was getting weighed down by just the mentality of the testing currently. Well, at the time at Desirelearn, it's changed a lot now, but I was getting weighed down that I was so frustrated by just the lack of passion for it, and just it's just a job to most people. And I'm like, no, it's more than that for me. So that's one of the
So
main things.
first time speaker. You had preconceptions about how this was going to go, right?
Yeah,
How
I was
did it
worried
actually
about
go?
actually throwing up, but still.
Wait, did you?
No, I did
See?
not.
Nice. Perfect.
Score one?
Yep.
No
I was
vomit?
actually rating it with stress level with going skydiving and presenting at CAS, and they were on par. But
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Equal.
Did you vomit when you skydove?
I almost did. Yep.
Well, that would be
And did you
bad.
almost vomit here?
No, not almost.
Oh,
This
well,
was
it's
way
better.
better.
Oh,
Way
so
better.
way
Well,
less stress than skydiving.
Once you
Yeah.
skydive, it makes it easier to speak at cast.
Apparently.
So
Okay, so
I think
there's
we've
a
learned
lesson
something
for
here.
people who are going to try to speak at CAS.
Go
Skydiving.
skydiving.
Go skydiving
Get
beforehand.
that right out of the way.
And then just know it's not going to be quite that
No,
bad.
it's not
Exactly.
nearly that bad, but very close,
Yeah,
evidently.
oh,
Yeah.
it was
So
with my level.
just to clear this up, it was almost on par with that. So skydiving was the most stressful thing you've ever done,
yeah.
and
so-
this is the second most stressful thing you've ever done.
Um,
You obviously
well, I have other
do
stuff.
not have
but-
children.
No. No, I do not.
Just saying, because skydiving doesn't even come close if you have children. Anyway,
I have no experience with
yeah,
that.
that's
sorry.
fair enough. I just wanted to clarify that for.
What
everybody.
advice would you give a new speaker?
When they listen to, just relax and just be yourself, try and take that to heart and worry. And I mean, it is really a supportive group. I mean, I was really worried about the level of questioning, but I thought that was the funnest part, actually. But just go with it, I stepped out of my comfort zone. I pushed myself to the limit, and there we go.
Okay. If you could be a type of clothing, what
Clothing.
type of clothing would you be and why? It's not even on your list. I just thought of that one.
It might be. Hold on. Nope, it's not.
I just made
You
that.
vectored. Well done.
Obviously, PJs because they're way comfortable.
PJs because they're way comfortable.
Nice.
Thank you very
That's
much.
a good one. Thank
It's
you
awesome.
for joining
Thank
us.
you, Sabina.